Hey William, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, Mr. B. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What are we going to talk about today?
An efficient way to spot leaks from roofs or parapet walls, that sort of thing, that are pretty inaccessible.
Okay,
So that's what
leaky
I'd like to.
roofs, leaky roofs.
Leaky roofs, leaky roofs. Yes. With all this health and safety issues that we're having, especially contractors that need to get to be working at heights. So we looked at all different methods of trying to get, scaffold license, cherry pickers, pavement licenses, all that sort of stuff.
What's a cherry
Um,
picker? As I'm a non-building person, what is a cherry picker?
there's various ones, but it's like a little car that you can put up on your pavement,
Oh, okay.
and then it'll extend. It has a little platform that will go up
Okay.
to
So
try and
instead
have
of
a look at where the issues are. You can sort of use those for um, inexpensive, well, not inexpensive, but try and fix issues on front of buildings and roofs. But they're quite expensive. They're usually about £700 a day or something like that to try and get them up. That means
but
you
ins
can fix something quite quickly there if they are relatively easy to fix.
so
The
without having
problem.
to do scaffolding, it's sometimes a
Yeah,
better method. Yeah.
yeah. But we are also looking at drones.
Oh yeah, but didn't you mentioned this was well, a proactive accident. I was testing a drone and just as like a maiden flight on the shared roof that we share in our building,
Yeah.
and I noticed some. Well, I didn't know at the time, but it's called lead flashing.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
seemed loose, and then I reported it to you, and you may. What's then the procedure that you passed it on to maybe the building surveyors?
Yeah.
So how did this help us in this building in the long run?
No, it's great because it's a really inaccessible part of the building. Because we're about four floors up here in Hammersmith, so yeah, it's pretty inaccessible. And you whizzed up there with your drone and had a little look, and that really helped because then we just send the pictures of that to one of our roofing contractors, and then they knew exactly what they had to do, and they could plan, what materials they needed, how they can go on site, and then the quote was very accurate for them to come in and fix it. So without the sort of drone test flight that you did, we wouldn't have noticed it unless you are having some sort of regular building maintenance plan here, which,
Yep,
which we do. But things happen,
yep.
storms happen, and you don't know what's going on. So to do a little drone flight doesn't take very long. But yeah, that's fantastic. So what do you need to fly one of these drones, Mr. 76 Bits?
Well, because we're flying them commercially, we need to be licensed with the regulator, the Civil Aviation Authority.
Okay.
We need insurance. We're also recommended for all the people that do fly the drone that they do a sort of test, like a multiple choice test, almost like a driving license multiple choice
Yep.
test. It just gets people to read all the general do's and don'ts. So we've done all that. Um, and we hopefully can utilize it in both the technology business I run, but also maybe offer it to in partnership with Wilmot's, help Wilmot's monitor some of their clients'
Yeah, I think it's great
buildings of
for
their clients. So yeah,
proactive maintenance.
but I've got a video.
Um,
I've got a video.
I'd like to see that video.
So let me share my screen. Let's just see if I can do this. Hopefully you can see it.
I can see it.
Great, I'm going to press play. So in this video, we're going only maybe 5 meters up above the sort of top outer terrace. I did a little spin around, and there you can see the lead flashing just by that ducting, sort of peeling away. So I guess if we hadn't noticed it, heavy rainfall could maybe make its way into the building and cause a more costly damage to the building, rather than we spotted it and then hopefully fixed it.
Yeah, fantastic. All
Uh,
done. All sorted.
and here it just comes down to land. Well, slowly comes to land. I will let it land. And yeah, I downloaded the video, cropped the bits that weren't really needed, and then shared it with you and the building surveyors at Wilmots. So hopefully the fix is on its way. Well, that's the end of the video there, William, of the drone.
Fantastic.
Any final thoughts?
No, I think it's great. I think it can be used for lots of different things, like development appraisals, 3D mapping, that sort of stuff. So yeah, but nice to talk about that and go into a bit more detail another time.
Yes. Also, thermal imaging is useful.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, keep it
Next.
simple.
Keep it
Keep it
simple.
simple.